I'm terrified of seeing my own death. I'm sitting here, talking to you, just you. My voice barely a whisper because this fear is too heavy to say out loud. I'm a man, but I'm not brave when it comes to this. The idea of knowing when I'll die, how it'll happen, haunts me like a shadow I can't shake. It's not just curiosity, it's a dread that claws at my chest. I'm telling you this because I know you've wondered too, what it'd be like to see your end. I see you, and I'm here, trembling with you. Every day I push the thought away, but it creeps back. What if I could see it? What if I could have a vision of my last breath, my final moment? Would it be quiet, or would it be violent? I imagine it sometimes like a cold, dark room, my heart stopping, or worse, something sudden, something brutal. The thought makes me sick. I don't want to know. I don't want to live with that image burned into my mind, counting down the days like a prisoner. But part of me wonders if knowing would make me live better, or just make me more afraid. I think about my sister. We don't talk much anymore. Last year I didn't show up for her wedding. I was too caught up in my own head, too scared of facing her after years of distance. If I knew my death was coming, would I have gone? Would I have hugged her, told her I love her? I didn't, and now that regret sits in my stomach like a stone. I'm scared, I'm wasting time, but the idea of seeing my end feels like a horror movie I can't escape, like a vision that would haunt every step I take. You know this fear, don't you? You've thought about your own ending, maybe in quiet moments when the world feels too big. I see you carrying that weight, trying to live while the unknown looms over you. I'm not saying our fears are the same, but I know we're both running from something. Knowing my death would be like staring into a void. That's cold, unyielding, and probably final. I want to live without that shadow, but I'm scared I'm not living enough as it is. I've been thinking about Rumi, how he said to live as if you're already broken, to let the fear and pain shape you into something more. I wonder if seeing my death would break me open like that, or just shatter me. I remember my dad, how he faced his illness years ago. He didn't know when he'd go, but he lived like every day was his last. He laughed louder, held us closer. I didn't understand it then, but now I see he was embracing the unknown, not running from it. I'm not like him. I'm hiding from that truth, terrified of a vision that might show me falling apart alone in some awful twisted way. I want to be brave like Rumi says, but I'm not there yet. The thought of knowing keeps me up at night. What if I saw myself fading in a hospital bed, machines beeping, nobody there? Or worse, what if it's something sudden, like a crash, a scream, blood on the ground? I can't shake those images. They feel so real, like they're waiting for me. I think about my best friend, how I pushed him away after a fight. I haven't called him in months. If I knew my death was coming, would I fix things? Or would I just sit there, paralyzed, watching the clock tick down? I hate myself for not reaching out, for letting fear win. I'm telling you this because I know you're out there, wrestling with your own fears of the end. Maybe you've imagined it too, that moment when it all stops. I'm trying to live without knowing, to find meaning without a deadline staring me down. Rumi said the soul cries out for freedom, even in pain. I want to listen to that cry, to live fully, but the horror of knowing my death feels like a ghost in my mind, whispering what I'm scared to hear. I'm terrified though. What if I saw my end and couldn't change it? What if it's lonely, or painful, or worse, meaningless? But I'm more scared of living like this, half alive, hiding from the truth. I don't want to be the guy who runs from life because he's scared of death. I want to be the guy who loves, who tries, who faces the unknown like Rumi's broken soul, letting the light in. I want to be human, not a shadow of fear. You're probably thinking I'm just unloading my dread, and maybe I am, but I'm also asking you to think about it. What would knowing your end do to you? Would it free you or trap you? I'm trying to find my way without that vision, to live like my dad did, with courage. You don't have to face your fears alone. I see you out there, carrying your own questions about the end. I'm in awe of you, but you don't have to do it alone. We can both choose to live, even with the horror of the unknown lurking. I'm not giving up. I'm just learning to live,